My name is James Spears. This is Model Citizen Tattoo. I've been operating in Ithaca as Model Citizen since 2005. Art has always been a part of my life, something that I've always just done and been drawn to. And it was in college when I went to Indiana University and was studying fine arts with a undeclared minor in anthropology. And I met a couple of guys who were just starting to learn how to tattoo, and invited me on their adventure with them. Tattooing was illegal in Indiana at the time, so it was very difficult to learn and to get in the traditional sense of having an apprenticeship and doing that stuff. So it was a little different, but it was still a time in the early '90s, mid '90s that you could get beat up for going into a tattoo shop and asking about how to learn how to tattoo. They would literally throw you out on your ass for asking questions. So it was very, very much underground. There were a few shops that were open that were able to maintain. Basically what they did was, in the state, they changed the law governing practicing medicine to say, penetrating the skin with needles for the intended palliation or cure thereof, blah, 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 comma, including tattooing, comma. They literally changed the law so it made tattooing practicing medicine, because they had an issue with a tattoo shop apparently that they thought was like doing nefarious things, and that was the way that they chose to get them out, was to shut it down for the whole state. That meant that you had to have a doctor on call or a nurse who was within a certain distance to be on call, and you had to have money for lawyers and all that. So there were a few shops that were open and existing, but they were very, very closed down to letting new people in. That's what got me into it. Within about a year and a half of learning how things worked, I was offered a job in the oldest established tattoo studio in the state of Mississippi, where I'm originally from. That was my junior year in college, and I made the choice that I knew this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, so why keep racking up student loan debt? So I called the university the next day, told them I wasn't coming back. First time I did a tattoo, I was in a shop. I was a guest. The guys who I started tattooing with in school, they had opened a shop in Athens, Georgia, and I went down for a visit, and they let me tattoo a client as a guest there. And that was my first time in a shop tattooing, and that was just like, I was hooked. I just, that feeling, that vibe in the shop, that making that person so incredibly happy that they're going to have this wonderful experience for the rest of their life, and they're going to look at that tattoo and they're going to love it. And that joy that it brings me to be able to bring something to life, or commemorate something, or to memorialize something, or to do all those things together. It's just again, like I said, it's like really powerful medicine for people. So. You can always check out the Instagram, the Facebook page, Model Citizen Tattoo has all the information there. The email is on there for me to contact me directly, the phone number. You can always email me or shoot me a message, which you'll get all that info in an automatic reply as well. I'd love to get in touch and get something cool for you.